Hey guys, John Marine here with another quick video for you today. Today, we are going to be talking about the Marine Corps switching from the M16 A4 to the M4. At the very least for the infantry right now, and I'm sure eventually that'll transition to the rest of the Marines. I personally think it's a good idea. I think that, and I've had a couple people harass me, like not you guys to watch it, but I voiced my opinion on like my personal Facebook and stuff, and people, that's bullshit, that's stupid, Marine Corps is fucking stupid, blah blah blah, and yet they couldn't give me a single reason why this was a bad thing. The M4, I think, is an overall better weapon. I think, especially for what the infantry in particular will be doing, the vast majority of time when the Marine Corps or when infantry make contact with an enemy, it is well within 500 yards. It is generally like 100 yards is kind of more like it. And even then, it's kind of pushing it. You know, they've made plenty of times they make contact at much closer ranges, and so the M4 is fully capable of getting the job done within those ranges. The concern I think that people have is that the M4, they're not sure how well it performs at range. And I mean, I qualified the third time that I got expert with an M4, and I shot expert, no problem. I could hit the targets at the 500-yard range with iron sights with no problem. I fucking knocked that shit out. It was good, and so I know that the weapon is capable of hitting things that far, and even if it had issues, the fact is that the infantry especially, they will have DMs, they'll have their M14s, they'll have their designated marksmen to be the ones to go pick off guys that are out, 500 yards or further. And the M14 can certainly reach out that far and take out anybody. But I think the infantry, a lot of the work that they do is they do a lot of house-to-house stuff, especially if we have more conflicts in the future where our guys are having to take down cities, and having an M4 where you can collapse the buttstock, much smaller profile, it is a lot better for room-to-room type stuff. Once you guys get in and you're starting to do room clearing stuff, sound like one of my boys was getting up, and you're doing room clearing stuff, you will notice a huge difference from using M4 to using an M16 if you even get the chance to. But there's a huge difference. The M16 is just much bulkier. It is... What is happening? I'm hearing shit. The M16 is much bulkier. It's much more difficult to kind of maneuver around in some of the tight spaces in these buildings. And I personally just had a lot easier time with the M4. And it stands to reason that the M4 is better for those kind of things, because look what a lot of the special forces use when they're clearing rooms. They use MP5s. It's a smaller caliber round, and the profile of an MP5 is fucking tiny compared to an M16. And it's just better because it allows the maneuverability that they need in those rooms. And if you're trying to lug an M16 and swing its big ass around to take out a target that pops up, you may not be able to do it in time. So having a shorter profile, I think, is better. It could still reach out and hit people. It may be more difficult, perhaps than an M16, but in the end, it can still perform. And it comes down to the Marine and them knowing how to shoot. So, yeah, I'm personally excited for it. I think that the Marine Corps in general will benefit from that, and we'll see. We'll see what kind of the reports are, but I really don't know a Marine that really doesn't like the M4. They may prefer the M16, but they know the M4 is a solid weapon. So, yeah, I mean, not much else to say. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or comments on this, by all means, hit me up and let me know. Thanks, guys. Semper Fi.